like I'm so happy to be able to just ask you this next question. Um, what type of impact has Project Rebound made on the Bay Area and the country and all those other places, but the Bay Area?
I think it's been a really powerful impact. Project Rebound's reach is really international. We've supported and visited other countries to talk about our model via Zoom and in person. So I think its impact has no limits. Uh, as far as its impact on the Bay Area, being situated at San Francisco State for all of those years, I think those roots are so deep. I call San Francisco's program the mothership of Project Rebound. All things, lead to San Francisco because that's where John Irwin started this program and housed this program and built out this program. And thanks to Jason Bell, who's the director of programs for the consortium, you know, all of us who were hired back in 2016 and even as early as 2020, it was Jason's leadership and guidance for all of us program directors, program coordinators, and some of our outreach team members. He provided us with the history, with the the blueprint, the plan on how to do this work. And he holds that history, as holding down that campus for almost 15 years. I mean, it's remarkable that a formerly incarcerated person has been working within the university system, thriving and now building out programs and teaching at the same time. So, Jason's an inspiration and a beacon for us all. And we're very, very grateful to have someone like that on staff to help all of us continue to build and to grow. Yes, because like you said, Shani, higher education is transformative. I think it's the best reentry practice anyone can do. If you really want to change your life, higher education does that. Not only does it put you on a career path, but it shifts the trajectory of your entire family, and we set up a legacy for our kids and our grandkids to then emulate and follow. Because a lot of us come from communities where there weren't a lot of role models, who were college graduates, who were university employees, who had social capital that they could give back to the community. We're building that. When I think about it, it just blows my mind to know that there are thousands of us across the country in all kinds of higher ed programs in public and private universities who are formerly incarcerated people who now have the knowledge, the wisdom, the lexicon, the epistemology to give back to so many of us still coming up, still coming out of those communities, heading towards either the prison cell or the university. And now they can look to us with inspiration and guidance. We have now those role models, those people, they exist. And the more we do things like this, podcast and Zoom calls and push our programs out there and present ourselves in the best way, but in the best real way too, because we real people and we keep it real and we're not tied to our past. It's not going to hold us hostage, but we embrace that and we're from the community and we're part of the community, and, we can do it all. We can code switch, we can publish papers, we can write books, we can teach in universities, and then we can, just be us. And it's just really beautiful, working with Project Rebound over the last 4 years, almost 5, to travel the world. I've been to Scotland, I've been to London, I've been to Montreal, I've been to Cancun, I've been everywhere. I wanted to go and see people just like me. I never thought there would be other people who served life in prison, who were sentenced to life without the possibility of parole, to virtual life sentences, to long-term sentences, who have been incarcerated since they were juveniles, who never had a job, who never drove a car, who didn't have any benefits in life. At the university, thriving. Our GPA for our students average is 3.0. Our recidivism rate for our students across the consortium is 0. You know, this is what public safety is. And this is where we should be investing our money, in education, in higher education, in community resources, meeting the needs of the people so that they can thrive and see themselves outside of their communities giving back. We should not be investing billions of dollars into corrections to damage and break our communities. It's not good governance. It's a waste of money. And their success rate of 50% recidivism is atrocious. And it shouldn't be funded. We should be funding those things that work. Underground Scholars works. Project Rebound works. Prisons and jails don't work. They don't make our community safer. They're expensive. And they're just horrible, horrible institutions that we deal with in our society.
Man, you really just got so deep and I love it. And I can't begin to explain how much this conversation is just fueling me. And this is really why Shani and I even wanted to start this, is to empower people to know that we're out there, right? And like we are doing the work. And so